Hey. What's up? Let me move this over. Hello. Hello, you goofy people. We're gonna be playing more of this. I'm gonna move this mic as well. I always have it near on the wrong position whenever I start these. I think we'll be able to finish the case today. I don't think there's much longer unless there's like another trial, which I don't think is gonna happen. There's no way. This trial ladder will probably last for a bit, maybe, and we'll probably go into the next case, so... If we don't hit the 3-hour mark, then we'll keep on going. Because I don't want to go past 3 hours unless I'm like... I have more time to do that. It's just exhausting to go for 3 hours talking the whole time, you know? 6-hour stream, I was tired at the end of that. I only do them if I need to get past something. But yeah, well, here we go. Alright, move this over. Hopefully I don't mess with the mic there. Alright, and testing. Alright, all good there. There. Here we go. Hello, it can't be. Or I can't believe it. Really happened during the second act? I don't know. And right in the middle of Amara's performance, are you okay, Apollo? No. The reason why she was in that air vent, and that switch, and the flaming guitar. When you link it all together, that's what you end up with. I knew you had what it took. Chris, you're here? Alright. Daddy. Mr. Wright. You have cured me of my old self. I am no longer old. You have given me the youth potion, which is just you appearing. That should not happen, that makes no sense. But it happens. I don't know why, you'll never know. You believed in me? Not really. Yeah, seems about right. Huh? Hello. I just thought I'd make a cooler entrance and not say hiya. I don't even bother hoping. How have you been lately, Daddy? You haven't been coming to the office at all. Sorry about that, Trucy. I'm on a secret mission. Secret? You mean like you're undercover? Are you kidding me? This guy's literally doing what we said last time. What is this? Like Mr. Latouche, only shorter and not as well dressed. Oh no, what if you're shot too, Daddy? And he's like, he'd probably laugh it off. Would I do such a thing like that to you? You say that as if that would be, as if you can control that. You can like, I have bullet deflecting armor, nothing can happen to me. I have plot armor. Anyway, you really do have plot armor, because you can't die yet. Anyway, I'm off for a while again. Huh? You're leaving? One thing before I go. What? Hey, Victor.
Phoenix?
Yeah, he literally said he was like on he's on a secret mission right now. He's like, I'm on a secret mission. Yeah, first thing he says. So Paulo's like, hey, did I do good in there, Mr. Wright? He's like, I don't care. Or is that, what did he say? Let me see.
Based.
What? I knew you had one tongue. Mr. Wright, you believed in me? Not really. I thought it. This guy just doesn't care. Good luck. Right. He doesn't look like he's here right now. Is that all you came to say? I think you had things pretty much under control. you'll get Machito Bay off the hook, no doubt. Yeah, but you're after that detective, aren't you? Darian Crescent. It won't be easy proving he did it. That's why I'm going to become him, so then you can prove it. I'll just put on a suit real quick, we'll never know. Especially not under the current court system. The current court system? Did you know that this court is corrupt? What did Prosecutor Gavin say during the trial? Your case is based on one fragile assumption, namely that our Diva Divine is telling the truth. What about all the proof? The brooch and the switch? A piece of jewelry and a lyrical blunder. There are plenty of other ways to explain these, the flaming guitar too. All because you lack definitive proof of their connection to the case. But the sultry songstress is lying. Your case melts like a butter in a frying pan. Why are you breaking up like analogies now? Leaving behind the faintly sing descent of failure. What is this guy? So what do I do? What is he saying? Like I said, good luck. Be aware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional means. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you from our detective friend. Detective Sky? Eva? Let's see. This bag of snacks here was meant for me. Ah, here it is. What are those, Daddy? They don't look very much like very good packing material. They were found at the scene. And else the fragments revealed traces of gunpowder. Do I have my... No, I don't. Gunpowder? Probably a firecracker or something similar, like the ones kids are into these days. Specifically, what are kids running around with firecrackers and just throwing them down? What is this? What does the guy think? I think he's like senile or something, because where does this come from? Wait, when has this happened? When have kids been into firecrackers, throwing them everywhere? What if the guy has not seen... What is he saying? These fragments are found under the sofa at the scene of the crime, actually. It was a funny prank, I put them under the seat. Under the sofa. Hey Apollo. That's where we found that little device thingy. We found it under the couch? Well, finally some evidence that makes sense. Was someone about to light the couch on fire? Why would they do that? Bearing... Oh! Well, it literally just explains the gunshots right away. I just realized that. I just got back into the case, I wasn't there yet, now it finally got me back. Alright, so I know what happened now. That's all for me, I suppose.
Another forged evidence.
He lit firecrackers and just picked up the pieces. Could honestly do that. So you think this was some kind of firecracker? Yeah, or one of those noisemakers like you shoot off on fire New Year's. You know, in China they use firecrackers on New Year's to scare away off evil. So it's kind of the same thing. Really? I had no idea. Well, did you know this? It takes more than 500 peanuts to make one 12-ounce jar of peanut butter.
Okay, very relevant.
At least my useless fact has something to do with this. Yeah. Well, this has nothing. This is not useful. This is information you do not need right now. Thanks. Alright, what we got? See you after the verdict, maybe. Maybe I'll have a bit of errands to do. I'll make it. I have like I gotta like pretend to be like I gotta infiltrate like some kind of thing again. I gotta go like do some other like prank stuff. This guy's like off doing random things. Every man has an igniter inside him. Excuse me? Find Derek Kashan's igniter and set it off. We're gonna ignite him. He
Burn him from the inside.
Did that just make a cape sound when he left? He flips he has a cape now. He walked out the door just like a magician normally. What does he want us to do? No conventional methods. What does that mean? I don't know. This guy's the most vague person you could ever have. I guess we could just have to take his advice and hope it makes sense when the time comes. Literally all ace attorney. I guess. Almost at the finish line. Hey, good night, Trucy. Are we though?
Hey, can I get a stream by the way?
Oh! Forgot this. Every time. Well, no, I remember last time. Let me get it there.
Yay, thank you, you're the best.
Yippee! Yippee! Finally got it. Yeah, I have shit that sometimes. I thought I wouldn't. What? This is court. Hello. Where's the Gershad? Where's the detective? It's in witness lounge, ready to be called at any time. Okay. I don't believe any of this. You okay?
Yeah.
Darian was the first detective I ever worked with. We stopped working together when he moved to Criminal Affairs Division 3. I hated Criminal Affairs Division 3. But his guitar playing, it fires via detonation. I liked him too much, I had to keep him in. That's nice, but it has nothing to do with the matter at hand. Actually, your information was useless. Correct? Oh, I know,
Nerd.
hair forehead. I know you're a nerd, hair forehead. Very well. Call the witness to the stand. Smack, smack. Gavel, gavel. Detective Darian. Name and occupation, please. Darian Kushen, Detective Criminal Affairs Division 3. That's the International Affairs Division for those who didn't know. And I'm in cars for the Cavaliers. Maybe you've heard of us. I don't know if this is the voice. Do you fully understand the circumstances under which you stand before today? Specifically that you are in this court. Yeah, I understand, Your Honor. What I don't understand is how you let this happen, partner. You gave me your word I wouldn't be standing here. The situation has changed, Mr. Darian, and don't call me partner. So much for old friends. See what you're doing, Darian? You're pressing the prosecution. Your Honor, if we could begin the trial now. Yes, it's high time we did. Let's hear your testimony. You may begin with a response to Lambert's testimony now. And if, in fact, you have anything to say about it. Oh, I got plenty to say. Lying must be a national pastime in Virginia. And wherever you're from, Mr. Justice, ha! Conventional methods are out the window, huh? There goes nothing. Alright, here we go, this guy.
Destroy him.
Yes! The diva's lying, plain and simple. She's got nothing to back her story. In the first place, she never heard my voice. She forgot the words because she heard gunshots, as if. Detective Emma Sky didn't Detective Emma Sky hear those gunshots during the first set anyway? The shooting took place when I was on stage, man!
He didn't say anything that would be important.
Just been saying the same things. So you claim Lambert's testimony was a lie? Hey, don't get me wrong, I dig what she's doing, trying to protect that kid. And she's got the court eating vague statements out of her hand just because she's blind. You go too far, Darian. Look, all I'm saying is I got a reliable witness. Why not listen to the detective? Detective Sky? I see. Mr. Justice, you will begin a cross-examination now. Points at you. Do it. You didn't waste any time finding a weak spot. I can't do this with Lamorous testimony alone. I'll have to find some other proof. When it took place. Not good. Darian's rebuttal. You say this as this is like the best, like, thing he could have said back. Okay. Do you though? You don't have any proof she was lying, yeah? Oh yeah, kid? You saying I lied? In Ace Attorney? No, I'm just saying, Paulo glared back at him. I couldn't help it, I flinched by reflex. Detective Crescend! Yeah, what do you want? No, nothing. Apollo, chin up, back straight, you're wilting.
The hair is too menacing.
This guy's hard as nails, he makes Walkie look downright cooperative. How can you barely talk to him?
Yeah, you didn't even try, dude.
I was in the first press, what did this guy say? Look, there's no way the diva remembers my voice. You never talked to her, even though you were playing in the same concert? Not a word as far as I can recall. But weren't there planning sessions or something? Gavin took care of all that himself. Aaron wasn't involved in any of the meetings with her. Yes, if you can just go around remembering everyone's voice just like that anyway. Only an idiot would believe that. Lamorous hearing is very sensitive. She could remember him if she heard him. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it. And I need proof. We know she missed the words. The mixing board proved it. Oh yeah, there was a mistake, but blaming it on gunshots is just a lame excuse. What do you mean? The mixing board proves what? It proves there was a mistake in the song, a miscue. So she just flubbed it up, big time, that's all. She spins this story about a gunshot to protect the kid and cover for her own goof. Man, I'd have to hand it to her, if she wasn't sticking out to me at the same time. Darian, watch what you say. Lamorous an artist. She just flubbed it up. That's no small accusation for a performer of her caliber. Heh, she got it to you, alright. I can see it in your eyes. I can tell you, most of her stuff is so pretentious, it's way over my head. Stop doing that. I'm gonna do that animation again. See, do that. I'm gonna take a rift in the Japanese ranks. Anyway, she's too close to defend it, and her testimony can't be trusted. I say that, and I'm the most trustworthy person in this room. You asked me, I'd go with Detective Sky's story at the drop of a pick. Like, she's a detective, but I don't think she's that credible.
Also, I'm surprised. I thought Gavin is gonna be on his side, not ours.
I mean, I can kind of see what... I think I see what the, like...
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
A mirror fell over.
What? Okay.
It didn't break, it just fell over.
Oh, careful. I think... I remember him getting, like, pissed at each other. They're angry at each other before.
Yeah, they were.
So I feel like they're kind of rivals. Like, I guess I think
at the same time, they're in the same band.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of odd.
Co-workers.
Maybe he's jealous or something. Actually, I was there too.
It's just assault.
Still I hear. Which means you heard them too, right? The gunshots. Yes. We heard gunshots. Neither I nor Emma actually saw the shooting, mind you. I guess you and Lambar got the same excuse then. You know one thing for certain here. There were gunshot-like sounds that emanated from that room during the third set. I mean, what we must determine is one of those sounds were actually gunshots. Excuse me? He puts hand up. I've got something.
Oh, forged evidence from Phoenix.
He gives me that one evidence I need. Comes in and leaves. It's exactly like the first match.
But where did this evidence come from? I bet he forged it.
It just happened to be in his pockets. He shot it there.
Found at the scene on
I teleported
the
there.
first day of the investigation.
Teleported to his pockets, I don't know. It was mysteriously found. I won the last try with forged evidence, I can win this one.
If I have to forge some evidence, I will.
It's so stupid because that's exactly what happened. Oh, she hurt them too. I should be actually like fired right now. Apollo should be fired.
Yeah, Apollo should be fired. Phoenix should be put in jail.
Yeah. Remember he said he ran for the air duct when he heard them? So how did we figure out just what those gunshots during the first set were? Okay, last one. That could have been what the shooter wanted us to think. I'll tell you what, the shooter that... Oh, what? What the shooter that kid wants you to think. What? That kid? Who is... Oh, okay. I thought he was talking to Paolo. He wants you to think the diva heard me in that room. I'm back relying on Lamra's testimony. As much as I'm enjoying the Darien and Forehead show, there is no need for such tempers. Don't make us into some comedy duo. This mean the Gavin and Darien show's cancelled? Maybe your claims can be proven, or disapproved. We could argue for days like this and get nowhere. Prosecutor Gavin is quite correct. This court will hear no further discussion on this topic without new facts. New facts, huh? It's pretty eager to paint Lamar as a liar, isn't he? Yeah, because her testimony is basically our entire case. Paulo, that's all the cases. Literally all the cases in each game is literally based off the witness. Most of the cases are like, you get your evidence from the witness. Or you go off witness testimony.
But Capcom said focus on this fight, focus on this one in this trial.
It's true, we're I swear almost every Ace Attorney, it's like, oh, a witness is on the stand, we're gonna make them the killer instead. All witnesses are evil. This is not good.
This time, Darian's not a witness.
Yeah. He's just some guy.
Yeah,
just some detective.
Some guy randomly accused.
Yeah. This is tough. So what do we do now? He's gonna be a witness in a minute. I've got a few ideas.
I won't be surprised.
I just need to find another way to prove it didn't happen when he says it did. He's for sure the killer. Like, there's no way. There's nobody else it could be, really.
He's suddenly gonna be like, hey, I remember I actually saw it happening.
100% agree. He's gonna say that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Gunshots.
I need to...
During the fourth one, there was something, some much talking about evidence, so I guess it's this one.
Has to do. There we go.
Firecracker.
This is the easiest evidence I've ever presented. Some things were found at the crime scene after yesterday's trial. The contradictions are very obvious. What things? The thing was a small device. That's a remote triggered igniter. I'm about to trigger Darien over here and ignite him like Phoenix said. Correct? Yeah. And one more thing.
He's gonna ignite.
Oh no. Judge. What are those? The remains of something burnt? Not another guitar, I hope. Traces of gunpowder were found on those fragments.
It's
Yep.
not a telephone too.
We have a report that it was something like a firecracker. Wait, you know?
What?
How did Gavin know about this?
What?
Did he seriously know? That's a... What, you think Detective Sky works for you? I received a report this morning before coming here. That's when I made my decision, actually. What decision
Okay,
is
so
this,
it's not
prosecutor
forged
Captain?
evidence.
Okay, so it's... I'm so confused, why didn't he say this earlier? I registered Darian as a witness in today's trial. He's using,
a witness.
like... Oh, he's a witness now! Just in case. This... Clever, what is this 3D chess? You don't tell anyone again? This raises another part.
God
He
is
planned for this.
slowly taking it to 4th dimension.
He like did what Phoenix did, where he's like, I got some secret evidence I'm gonna pop up later.
Phoenix played in full 7D.
Yeah, so it was insane what he did. This raises a possibility. Those gunshot-like sounds during the first set could have been 2 firecrackers rigged to go off by remote control. Do we have an account on how much gunshots there were? That would make more sense.
There were 2.
There were 2, did they say that? So then...
I
Much
mean,
firecrackers
you know,
are there?
I mean, there were 2 based on the bullet holes.
It's 1 firecracker, though.
Fire.
Hmm. Well, I think... Yeah, I don't know. Firecrackers can they blow up twice? It's weird to me.
I don't know.
It's like one explodes, like it's gonna look like this. Why's it gonna activate again? Yeah, it's like, it feels weird. Oh, haha! I don't like when you laugh like that, man. God, you. Oh, what's this guy's voice? You got an active imagination, don't you? But you shouldn't say every little thing you think. Your explanation there seems a bit little too convenient to me. How so? So you're saying these firecrackers just happened to go off right when 2 witnesses came by walking? Ha! Huh? That's right. Aaron was out on stage when it happened, Apollo. How can you know someone was backstage right then? Wait, what are we trying to prove?
Yeah, so right now he's saying that there was no chance these firecrackers could be activated exactly the moment when Phoenix and Detective Sky were standing outside the room, because no one could know that they were there.
But you
Darian
can
was
just
at
use
the
the headset.
stage.
You can just use the headset. There's one on Latouche too. You can just hear everything in that room.
Technically, but you wouldn't know where they were.
Oh, they're trying to. Okay, I know. I get what they're saying now. Okay. They're saying you wouldn't know specifically.
Yeah. You wouldn't know that they were next to that room.
Hmm.
That's what he said.
All right.
That's what he said.
All right. So here we go. How would he know someone was backstage right now? If a firecracker goes off in the forest and there's no one there to hear, you get my drift. Why you go through the trouble, man? How do I explain this? Aren't you... Well, he could know exactly that... He knows what the detective plans are. Don't these guys have like a routine or something? How do I explain this? I may not look it, but Darian is a gifted detective. Show me where his insane detective degree is. Because I haven't seen anything. You can tell me all you want that he's like this awesome detective. I haven't seen anything. We have not seen anything of this guy. Show any weakness and he's sure to find out. You may not look it, partner. Gee, thanks, man. That reminds me. I got a little secret evidence in my pocket right here. I happened to pass through that very hallway several times that day myself. And I saw something odd there just before the third set. Something odd. A headset. Yeah. The kind of all the band members, or band and staff members are wearing.
It was
That's
already
right.
there.
We picked this up in front of the door to that dressing room. What if the headset wasn't dropped but placed? And what if it was turned on? Oh, well, that just... You just ruined his whole testimony.
Yeah.
You could hear what was going on in the hallway. Unless he says I didn't have a headset on. Even if you were out on stage. Yeah, there we go.
So on our side on this one.
Fit. What's that, Fit? Whose side are you on, Gavin?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen to me, Darian. There are no sides in the court of law. Which is why I now turn to you, Hair Forehead. I have a question for you. Huh? For me? They can either in the burnt fragments that were found at the scene of the crime. It's certainly a possibility that they were part of a ruse to fake the sound of gunshots. Throw the headset from the hallway into the mix and you could fabricate an alibi. But we're still no closer to proving anything. I kind of are. That kind of like is suspicious. That kind of proves that he knows. Those gunshots might have been real or fake. We can't say. Can you like detect? Don't you have the proof? You can... The gun... Wasn't there other... Okay. If you could tell me specifically... There was 2 sets of gunshots. Before and after. Or when were the... I'm so confused. You raised the possibility that the shots heard during the first set were faked. Now you need to prove the other half of the case. The other half? Look, I'll just tell him. You must see you prove the whole thing went down in the second act. While our little piano player was on the stage. That right, Gavin? Indeed. If you can't prove that, then to continue this cross-examination would be pointless. Well, Mr. Justice, can you prove the crime took place during the second set? Yeah, I think. You better know, Apollo, otherwise we're through. It can be proven! You make it sound like someone else is going to come along and do it for you.
Phoenix.
I mean, he literally basically did. Let's continue with the cross-examination then, shall we? Witness your testimony. Yeah, Larry's gonna jump down from the court. You say he's a secret witness. It's gonna happen again. Witness your testimony if you would. But instead of Larry, it's Phoenix. This isn't going to be easy. I need some decisive proof and fast. Hey, you ready, kid? 'Cause I am. Okay. Alright, so this is new. But the gunshots heard during the front set could have been... What? Some kind of setup? I've heard that one before. Don't you... There's enough, like, doubt right now on... Judge does not know if there were gunshots here. We can't stop the case. This makes no sense. They, like, stop the case of Apollo fails. Immediately guilty. You don't stop the case just because he messes up. There's literal doubt still. We need proof, Apollo. To prove that the shooting took place during the second set. Well, if you know how to do that, I'm all ears. Maybe the gunshots are the key after all. Yeah, if I knew how much shots were fired, it'd be really good right now. What do you mean? For like each time. Because there's like twice that happened. Well, MR said she heard them, right? Right in the middle of her illusion when she was up in the ceiling. But she forgot the words to the song, yeah. If you can prove the gun was shot right when she missed those lyrics. For home free, I think. Okay. Prove it when the gun was shot right when she missed the lyrics. You know what'd be... I don't know how. Is the stage soundproof? Because... you can't hear him in this. What was the part? It was like... It's not that... Okay. Turning up volume. Oh, here, like... So I can prove if the shots were taken then. What am I gonna use this for? Okay. Let's see. Well... how about we use the autopsy report? Die about 9 to 9:30 p.m. Okay. Anything on this keyring? Not really. It'd be so useful right now if it could actually tell me how many shots were shot for this. Like usually it does tell me that, but it doesn't this time. True. Not easy, but true. Is there some way to prove that? Let's take a look through our evidence. Maybe there's something in there. Hey, aren't you supposed to be cross-examining me? Try to refrain from private discussions during cross-examination, Mr. Justice. Right, Your Honor, sorry. Let me take another quick look at the court record. It's pretty eager to point Lampard as a liar, isn't he? Yeah, because her testimony is basically our oh, yeah, okay. Shooting took place during the second set. If you're so sure... Wait a minute. Oh! Oh! Objection! Well, it's not that. It's literally the proof. That's it. Because the igniter was... if Gavin's guitar didn't go off, that's when the igniter was used. It's hooked up to both of those, like... oh wait, maybe I've gotta... use the igniter here. Objection! It's not that either? Now I'm confused. Nope, accidentally did that. Alright, so the shooting took place during the second set. If you're so sure, let's see your proof. Okay. It's definitely nothing time related because then it would tell me. Not bad either. It's difficult. Watch this be the easiest. The loudest sip ever.
It required one.
I have the wait. Oh! Doesn't this prove? Wait. You wanna know something that this proves though? It means the person with the detonator had to be on stage because it would have to trigger both the bottom one and the top one. That Gavin had to be at the top. So it has to be him. That's like a definitive proof right there. Somebody who was standing between there. It's not that either? What is it? You got any ideas? Can't find anything.
Nope.
What is it? So, okay, gotta prove
there's not a single thought in my brain.
It's... yeah, I don't know what... This is confusing. This is why. Okay. Took place during the second set. Did like get broken in a second? Is that the right one? Huh? What? Why did you stop? I'll change my battery. Headset batteries 1 second. I don't know what it would be. Okay, got it charged up now, we're good. Okay, so... it's not autopsy report, I already presented that, pretty sure. It's not this. It's not that. That's what that's so loud. I can cheer every second of you too. I don't know what it is. If it's just this, I'm gonna... okay. Yeah, it's failing time. Here we go. I'm about to get guiltied.
It's failing, man.
Let's go. Sure, I gotta skip this. Immediately guilty. And then retry from the scene. Perfect. Took place during the second set. Alright. It's not that. I'm just gonna try everything. I don't care anyway. I don't know what it could be. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that, I'm pretty sure I used that. It's not the igniter, I used this. It's not the trigger. Oh! Wait. Look to the right. I see him there.
Yeah.
Can you see him doing it?
Doing what? Shooting?
He's doing it right there. The
He
shooting.
shot the dude from the stage.
Yep. So I thought it was the firecrackers activated. Oh, it's so confusing. How does this happen? What if that wasn't him? He wasn't there the whole time. Okay, no. That'd be really funny. Alright, so it's a lot of evidence that I've crossed out so far, so I think we're close. I think we're very close. What if the firecrackers shot him? The firecrackers are alive. Okay, crossed out. This is it can't be this, can't be this, can't be this, can't be this, can't be this. So this whole menu sucks. That's gone. Okay, it's not this. It's not this, it's not this. Wait a minute. What if this gun was never shot? What if it was the firecrackers all along? Firecrackers like had like bullets in them. They would be like that. They would be like that, honestly. If they want to do something insane, it would be like that. If that's it, I'm gonna be actually I'm quitting the game. That's insane. Okay, so that shows nothing. Wait. That would make sense, though. Look how he's aimed. The couch. It's aimed directly at it. Is this actually what happened? That's too, like... That's too lined up. Hmm. And this would light up it.
Did you try showing the photo of the body?
Let me try. It's not that. What is it?
Okay, because I just randomly got an idea that if he had time to write this thing
Ooh.
that he wrote, then he must have died earlier. But I guess that.
Nah, yeah, like... It's really weird. It's not that either. It's not the second row or the third. What is it? All right, give me guilty again. Most difficult Ace Attorney like contradiction, honestly. I have to present my lawyer's badge. What was that? Okay, so it has to be this one.
Objection!
It's not that. What is it? Alright.
Objection!
Are you kidding me? It was the simplest thing ever. It seems there was clear proof left behind. Right here in Lemura's song. I don't get you. Her song? What exactly is this, device thingy? A new variety of gramophone, perhaps? Ouch. Come on, we just used this, and don't get me started on gramophone. What's a gramophone? How old is this guy? This device was used to record the performance part by part. Part? Use the sliders to adjust the volume. Each instrument is adjustable separately, Lemura's voice included. Are you telling me they put the gunshots into the song? Wait a minute. Is that what they're saying? I don't know what to say. Oh, what does this prove? According to Lemura's testimony, at the moment of the shooting, she forgot the words to the song. You tend to examine the recording at that moment, yeah? You might even hear those gunshots. Yeah. Exactly. I tried to do that with the other thing. Oh, he's sweating!
Oh!
Ridiculous. Oh, are you supposed to hear gunshots back in that dressing room out of sight? Have you forgotten, Darian? We were all wearing these headsets. Oh. We were all deeply involved in performance. But Lemura's headset would have picked up what she heard all the time, all the same. Then let's get to analyzing that recording. Right now. Oh, that's actually true. That's actually very true. Why wasn't it louder? Let me... Oh, they're gonna... I want to analyze it myself. I didn't hear a gunshot. This sounds like such a stock sound effect. Okay, I think we found out where like it's one gunshot. Right now, Lemma stopped singing when she heard the shots fired. Find that spot, and I'm sure I'll find the. Oh, I think I already found that follow. I'm got like already good. It's watch this. I don't even need to listen. Your Honor, I've listened to this part. What's this? I hear nothing. How is this possible? Wait, isn't the judge hard of hearing? I can hear just fine. Thank you very much. He heard me thinking. I saw what you were thinking on your face. It just hearing aside, I too heard nothing. What do you mean? Leading me to believe there was nothing there to be heard. I guess that's the wrong spot.
The fifth one, which was silenced. You must choose which one you present, and you presented the fifth one.
I'm confused. Let me see it again. A penalty. I thought you were supposed to do. I did on the second bar where you're supposed to have it. Oh, do they want to like show what specific instrument? I thought they meant the entire song. A penalty on behalf of all those who are hearing impaired. You insensitive braggarts, enjoy. Miss Justice, once more, if you would do it again. It's funny. I want to demolish your HP real quick. The Hammer stopped singing when she heard those gunshots. Find the spot and I'll find the gunshots. Yeah, okay, I already know, but apparently they didn't specify what I need to do. Yeah, see, I thought that was just a bar, not the entire song.
Yeah, now you present.
It sounds so dumb. I don't know why it sounds like that. Yeah, listen closely to this part. This is the track with Lampar's lead vocals. When you hear that in the main song? Wait, why? It sounded like a gunshot! Oh, there's supposed to be some kind of a stunt.
What is it, Eric?
How's the sign? I believe a case has been made. I want to see if you can hear it in the song real quick, though. No. Is that obvious? I think the music blocks it.
Yeah.
I believe the case has been made. Gunshots were heard during the second set, which means Landmore's testimony was true. Gah! Oh, yeah, so she was telling the truth about what she heard. Also, I like it's basically confirmed as him at this point. It was the other man speaking, not Mr. Lettuce. Well, what do you say? Over. Please press the switch. Now. Just after that, there was a gunshot, and then the guitar caught on fire. Detective Krishen, you weren't on the stage during the second set. You could have done it. But why did we... Oh. Bad news. He was on the stage. He's literally in the video on stage. You can see him.
Or that's not him.
Where that haircut at? I want to see.
The hairline will tell everything.
It must. Come on. I can't see that hair. Ah. How did we hear only one gunshot in the recording? And 2 bullets fired from this weapon? Emerald's moving through the air vent, Your Honor. That's gonna be the next objection. He's gonna be like, actually, that was me. I was in the video. He's gonna say that next, I swear. She must not have been close enough for Mike to catch the first shot. And then as she passed over the dressing room... That kinda sounds like a firecracker. The gun fired again, and Mr. Lettuce's life was taken. The lettuce was gone. Well, Detective Pretend. Oh. Once again, I am reminded of something. Our performance that day. Our performance? Seeing the mixing board jogged my memory. You were there too, Hair Forehead. You did it. What is it with today? Problem after problem. My hog won't start. My guitar is busted. My guitar's been burnt to a crisp, and to top it all off, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now? What was that all about? This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Oh. It was you, Darian. You killed... I thought it was strange at the time. How could you miss such a simple cue? Oh, and he didn't do his cue. Got him. I know you. I know how you play. You're better than that. Yeah, well, Yeah, what? And Prosecutor Gavin, what are you getting at? I'm talking about the murder weapon, Mr. Lettuce's 45 caliber hand cannon. That's offline. As we have learned, even the shooter doesn't go unscarred with a revolver that size. Crack is enough to dislocate your shoulder if you're an amateur.
And suddenly, this gets brought up, but it didn't get brought up when we were discussing that a child could shoot this guy.
That's true. That's way. But the same. So whoever you're saying is saying that he was playing the guitar then. So whoever you're saying he was playing the guitar, that means he was on stage. I'm confused. This is really confusing. Vita's playing was affected because he hurt himself shooting that revolver. He was playing. He's playing guitar and lifting up a revolver. This guy is just playing a song while he's like he's got the gun and he's like, I'm gonna kill you real quick. He's playing the guitar while doing it. This guy's experienced. You're forgetting something. Yeah, he's forgetting a lot of things. Yes, Detective Christian? I am a trained police officer, you know. I have had firearms training, plenty of it. I'm no amateur. I have armored, shoulders. I can't break them. The standard sidearm issued to police officers is a 38 caliber weapon. A much chamber beast. Also, the murder weapon belonged to the victim, Mr. Lettuce. Which suggests there was a struggle between killer and victim. So, the killer might not have been holding the revolver correctly when he fired. Is that what you mean? The thought had occurred to me, yes. Well, does the witness have anything to say to this? Detective Christian! What I want to ask is what Mr. Sleeves rolled up ready for action has to say. Hey, you, attorney. Me? Exactly which piece of your evidence is decisive again? Get a little nose on that tape, it could be anything. In the end, you could have an alleged guitar cue missed due to a 45 caliber kickback. I read for this case, Gavin, I really do. You can line up your little weak pieces of evidence all you want. I didn't shoot that manager. And that's the obvious truth. I'm lying. I think he's telling the truth. The defense's arguments, while persuasive, are not decisive. I believe I trust all the witnesses. I believe we should hear what the witness has to say in response to the case so far. No testimony, please, Detective Krishen. Those are reasons why you couldn't have done it. Oh my... Come on, why would I ever want to kill that manager? Oh no, here we go. We have... I don't need a motive to take you to jail, man. You want a reason? Easy, I got no motive, man. This was that demon's first trip to this country, right? How could I possibly know her manager? If I didn't know him, why would I want to kill him? A simple reason indeed. Master Gavin, is it the case that Mr. Latouche had not been to our country before? What is our records? Yes, not even once. I see. Very well. Oh, well, I mean, so, only thing I can think of is that you wanted this. I bet you wanted this. Cure. For a certain person. That's the only thing I can think of. Miss Justice, you may begin the cross-examination. Great, now I need to find a motive. I think I already got it, but here we go. Her manager, sure, but Mr. Lettuce was... Oh, right, he was pure lettuce, sorry. Oh, wait, he's an Interpol agent, wasn't he? I just having trouble picturing that lunk as, in the covers. Oh, wait, I said that wrong, sorry. I just have trouble picturing that big lettuce as, an undercover cop, you dig? And not a very good one, seeing as how much he got wasted. Hahaha. That's not really helping your case. That's cold, dog. But then it matters anyway, either way. See, I had no reason to kill the man, whatever he was, lettuce or otherwise. I honestly prefer the cabbage, you know what I mean? But that's the same for Machi, no motive was proven for him. Motive, he didn't like lettuce. It's like, no, I didn't like him. I didn't like his name. Come on, he traveled around the world with that old fart. He had plenty of time to come up with a motive of his own. More than I sure did. I mean, think about it. How about you hold that again? How about you hold this drink? Darian, you're a detective of international affairs? Question mark, yeah. What of it? Even if this was Mr. Lettuce's first trip to this country. Then why are there so much lettuce everywhere? Why is there lettuce in stores? He must have been here before. Lettuce existed before he was here. You still could have met him prior to the concert. Huh? I didn't think about that. Or don't you take any international trips in international fairs? That's right, well, Detective Krishen. That's your game, is it? Guess I'd better confess then. Confess? Yeah, it's a bit of an embarrassment, but I've never been sent overseas. What? But you're an international. See, me and Plains got a difference of opinion. We don't like each other very much. My condolences, Hair Forehead, but he's telling the truth. He's never set foot outside the country, I can guarantee it. Why is he called international then? As it turns out, my division has plenty of work to do locally as well. That's so unfair. Why are they called international then? How could I okay. So you didn't fraternize with him at all during the concert? Fraternize? I don't think we exchanged a single word. I don't talk with annoying blockheads. The ladies, that's a different matter altogether. CC. Wait, what did you say? What are these guys? If I did, okay. What is this guy? Why does he exist in this game? You sure about that? What? Wipe that look off your face before I do it for you. Listen, you try throwing her out one of your wild accusations, I'll throw it back at you so hard you'll forget who you're accusing of what. That's a threat. Hey, Forehead, perhaps it's best if you let your evidence do the talking, yeah? Man, what evidence? That's what I want to know. So he's using this mode of question as ammunition, huh? Well, I've got ammunition too. Evidence? Oh, I got the ammunition too, pulls out revolver. You better confess right now. Alright, so what do I have? I have to actually... I have to do the perceive thing, but instead of like perceiving his like eye movements or something, I gotta perceive his hair.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be the case.
I swear if it's that, that's gonna be great. Okay, why would I want to kill that manager? Objection! Objection! You wanted to do this, even though it has no tie to you. It basically does, but not really. Because I don't know if you're that a good... Like, you knew him at all. How could I possibly know her manager? Let me see. Wait, dude, didn't you... Wait. Oh, didn't mean to do it. Oh, it's a fast skip, let's go. Yeah. Wait, no? I guess I can't prove that. How could I possibly know her manager? I thought it was like some 4D chess thing I just came out with. No. What would this... I don't know what it would be. Wait, let me go fast through this real quick. It's gotta be this one. Let me see if it says anything. Didn't say anything. They check this one. Oh, it's this one. Alright, so it's that one.
Evidence mentioned.
Wait, it's like... they say that every time you need evidence. They're like, we should actually use evidence, Apollo. If I didn't know him, why would I want to kill him? What would you know him from? Can I move page? Well, I can't read this.
Yeah, is he mentioned in that second newspaper?
Let me see. It's the Chief Justice's son. Ah. Isn't that? Let me get booted out of court real quick and I'll come back.
Yeah, let me respawn real quick.
Yeah, let me respawn. Easy respawn. Okay. Yes, there we go. Oh, but it puts me exactly where I was, that's nice. It's not that. Alright, so I have to connect this guy. That's the only one that says that, I'm pretty sure. Use evidence. Okay. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay, it has to be this one. There's one in Gavin's office. Objection! Oh! Oh! Your Honor, take a look at this. What's that? Looks like candy. Eats. Don't do that. Don't lick it, please. Detective Krishan, ever see this? Oh! Oh! Oh, he does like this. He looks away when he says. He looks away a little bit. Looks like a piece of candy. What it is evidence. Don't lick it before you try it. Specifically, this is a replica of a cocoon. It was found among the victim's belongings. A cocoon? Never seen one that color. There's a variety only found in the Republic of Virginia. Nowhere else. Alright, but what is this cocoon replica doing in my courtroom? Surely this has nothing to do with a motive for killing Mr. Lettuce, does it? It does! Wait! I mean, I think it does. Yes, that's so confident, man. A cocoon? A cocoon? It is one of those silky cocoons. The silk? That's this one. This cocoon makes a powerful curative. A curative? For what? Apparently it is at most officious at treating a disease through incurable. It is the only medicine of its kind. However, it is illegal to take one of these healing cocoons out of Virginia. What happened before? If it's such a miracle here, why not share it with the world? Yeah, that's what I've been wondering. He looked into the matter at some length. Apparently, it isn't difficult at all to manufacture the remedy from the cocoon. Yet, if you change the process only slightly, you can easily make a large quantity of something else entirely. A deadly poison, in fact. Oh. What? There was an incident several years ago where some of those got out into the black market. It caused quite the commotion in the global community, though the media was kept largely unaware. Intriguing. Very intriguing. All this has led to a strict ban on the cocoon's export. One rigidly enforced by Interpol, among others. Oh. Interpol? Right. The victim, Romain Lettuce, was an... that name was an Interpol agent. Detective Krished, you insist on referring to him as a manager, but that is misleading. Romain Latus was killed as a manager. He was killed as an undercover agent. Did you? Wait a minute. Didn't he say, like, I didn't know he was an undercover agent or something in one of his lines? I swear he just said that earlier. So he's trying to smuggle this gumball into the country. That what you're trying to say? I'm saying that could well be a motive for murder. Oh, so I was going to sell it on the black market, make myself a pretty penny? Ridiculous. I mean, totally unthinkable. Unthinkable, you say? Why? Perhaps it's time for another testimony about the smuggling of Cocoon's business. Alright, Darren, come on. International Affairs, got a memo about these Cocoons. Interpol's all hot and bothered about them. Can't sell them on the black market, too dangerous. Yeah, Cocoon smuggling ain't exactly lucrative anymore. Man, I'm in Interpol Affairs, or International Affairs, I know the deal. Indeed. Interpol wanted these Cocoons bad enough to send Mr. Latus after undercover. You could think of the craziest things. But no way am I going to risk life and limb. Just to get my hands on some dirty Cocoon money. Not the most noble of statements, but duly noted. According to the reports, these Cocoons top Interpol list. Selling them to an underground organization would be risky. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. This is the only motive I've got. He was up to something, and I'm gonna find out what. Alright, well, I just gotta connect him to the Chief Justice. That memo. That's how you knew about the Cocoons. Oh, nice one, nice one. I'm running scared now. Hehe. I don't know what that line was. You had to know about the Cocoons to plan this. Just how well are these Cocoons known? I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I never heard of them. Like I haven't heard of anything else. Well, the more I knew about them, though not their use. Reports indicate that there are ongoing efforts to control information about the Cocoons. Most people only know they're illegal to export, that's all. Then, I have nothing to be embarrassed about after all! You could say people like me who know about them are a minority, yeah. But that includes everyone in international affairs, man. Everyone in Interpol, too, for that matter, yeah. Okay, no evidence mentioned. So there are other Interpol agents like Mr. Latus. All over the world, likely. Deep undercover, most of them. That's why these Cocoons are too hot for the black market. You don't want Interpol sniffing through your wares. Most came to the conclusion that... Dangerous? Yeah, Interpol finds you, they arrest you on the spot. Or another marketer might think you're part of a sting, and you take him out. Times have changed. Okay, let's see. But wouldn't scarcity drive up prices? Yeah, and attention. Every gangster and his brother would want a piece of that action. They'd turn your forehead into Swiss cheese before you could say objection. Maybe we could get them to cut his hair too. Let's try out here too again. Man, you so obviously know nothing about the market. And that's a bad thing. You know nothing. Don't even try to mess with me about this stuff. Which is why you know how to find a loophole in the system. Hey, you can say what you want about me, but back off of international affairs. There ain't no loopholes here, okay? What do you think who do you think you are, Boy Scouts? That wasn't what I was trying to, down, Darien, says you say. Down? Is he a dog? There are no loopholes, at least in the case of these Cocoons. Clever would like that. International Affairs, Interpol, and Virginian Customs are all watching. See, we know what we're doing. Some yipping little doggies that lap up every word that Diva says. Huh? Why, I oughta... Oughta what? You want some of this? Ah, chill, both of you. Let's do this cool, yeah? Grr, screw cool. I want this guy's head on a stick. Whoa! What is Apollo? Apollo's personality just changed immediately. Replica has to be the key to this motive. There's gotta be a way to find out what he was up to. Okay, so no mention of evidence, so I gotta find this out. I got a memo about these cocoons. Wait a minute. The bearer of the cocoon? I don't know. The canoe. Get someone the black market's dangerous. Okay, that one's just that's flavor text right there. The International Affairs got a memo about these cocoons. No they didn't. Girls all hot and bothered about him. Ah. Why would that be though? So... This is difficult. There's 2 holes in the wall though. In the room too. So this is confusing. Let me see. Wait. This is for something important. This is like a code phrase. Goral. What could it be? What could it mean? Oh wait, I can just read this. I forgot you could read this. Well, that's nothing new. What? That so looks like his name. You got an idea yet?
No.
Can't figure out this. Hmm. The only thing I can think of is this. And wait. That's probably not gonna be needed. Let me see something. I think I'm just gonna look up it because I have no idea.
He's gonna see something.
It's gonna be something like super easy, I bet. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Well, I should have got this one.
Objection!
I thought I already did that. I would. What'd you say? Why not choose a less dangerous buyer then? I would. How clueless are you? Everyone in the market's dangerous. The second they found out I was a cop, I could kiss my keister goodbye. Why still to a black market buyer? How about someone like this? That article, that's about the Chief Justices? A deadly poison can be extracted from the cocoon. But so can a cure. And not a cure for just any disease. A cure for incuritis. It's very incurable. Incuritis? I've heard of that somewhere. You went to visit a victim of the disease this morning. Aha! I seem to have remembered why that's the disease the Chief Justice's son has. You are insane. Our witness is a detective. He would have contacted the Chief Justice. You are saying the Chief Justice would never deal in contraband, not even to save his own son's life? But even if the deal went through, why it'd be an international scandal? That's Detective Pershen's insurance. If word ever got out, the one with his neck on the line would be the Chief Justice. Oh wow, another Chief Justice. Okay. It's Gant again. Detective Pershen, is this true? First time murder and he comes out of he starts appearing. He's like, move out of the way, Darian. I am here now.
Anyone.
You guys wanted to? He's like, I'm gonna go. I'll pay for us to go to the pool. How about we forget about this little trial? First I'm a murderer, now I'm a smuggler. How many crimes are you trying to pin on me anyway? As tasteful as it is to think about, if the Chief Justice were the buyer, why a seller couldn't hope for a better deal? A very cowardly seller. Don't let sleeves over there trick you. So I made a deal with the Chief Justice. Where's your proof? Well... Oh yeah, and you're forgetting one other important thing. Do tell. Interpol isn't the only ones out there watching this. Virginia Customs barely sleeps. They're so worried about Cocoon's getting out. So we are informed. Let's continue with this cross-examination. Alright. Oh, customs. That's a good point. How would you sneak that out? Put it in your mouth? I mean... Let's see. Just how strict is this customs check? Way strict. They keep planes on ground for hours. I do recall it being a bit extreme. They were even confiscated gumdrops and marshmallows. Yes, it would be hard to distinguish them. That's right. Gavin was in Virginia, wasn't he? 100%ing off the metal detector several times. I had to practically strip naked to walk through. Here's a travel tip for you, Gavin. Leave the bling at home, you flickliverous flop. Bringing gold bars with them. Alright, so... I have to do something with this statement. Oh, wait, what? There's two. About to say. That's pretty extreme. Virginia has this rep as an idyllic, laid-back place. Truth is, they're beyond hardcore super security. However, Virginia is a peaceful, pleasant country. So this level of security shows us how truly concerned they were about these cocoons. That situation. Okay. And the last one. You're in a position to know quite a bit about smuggling. Yeah, I need to know a bit for work, sure. All we get are reports on failed smuggling ops. Not exactly something you want to go copying. But if you want, I can tell you a few of them. Maybe you'll succeed and get rich. I would be interested in hearing, purely from a legal perspective, of course. Wink wink. For our judicial system. The replica has to be the key to his motive. Judge over here trying to get some money. There's got to be a way to find out what he was up to. Okay, Virginia Customs is very thorough. Everything. Okay. If there's a way to get those cocoons out of there, what would be a way? Okay, about to say that would be insane. I was gonna, like, I was thinking maybe you could put it inside of the gun. They wouldn't look in there. It's like bullet shaped.
If bullet shaped, then why not bullet?
Can you open up this pin and hide something inside? No, you cannot.
It was naked art.
No, what?
In a dark.
It has the name. It has a sample on the back, though. Is this not real? Oh, I just got sent a random picture. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh! It's a replica. So it's not the real thing.
Yeah. Huh?
There's the contradiction right there. What? I don't get this. How many times am I gonna get this cutscene? Do I need to pull up the guide again? I'm gonna pull up with judges talking. This is the most... Okay. I know what it is. Okay, it's the one thing you would never think of.
Objection!
It's the guitar.
I told you in a guitar.
I wasn't thinking. It was hard to hear you from there.
I knew it's gonna be the guitar. I would also do this.
It's also confusing. Wouldn't it get like... If there's a metal detector for it, though. Actually, there is a one way. What? One way to get something out of the country, no checks. What is it? Oh yeah. Post-service? You become a prosecutor? A prosecutor? I don't believe it. Clavier smuggling, take him to jail.
They used to smuggle guns in a similar way.
The prosecutor?
No. The smugglers.
Just posting it.
No, they would hide it the way that it would pretend that it's an instrument.
Oh. Okay.
But actually it's actually it was some kind of submachine gun or something like that.
in the instrument?
No,
Brilliant.
in place of the instrument.
In the case.
Case. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant inside of it.
No, not like that.
they just take like a pistol out of the just random guitar. Believe it, Prosecutor Gavin. What was it that you told me yesterday at the office? It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like Limbar. How did it end up here? I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it. Okay, that one was actually... I'd never read the text on the things, and that's the one text I missed. So this guitar is from Virginia? That is it? We couldn't carry it on the plate, and changes in air pressure humidity ruined the wood. So we vacuum packed it in Limar's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transferring evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. Oh wow.
Yeah, so they didn't examine the evidence.
Oh wow. Pristine and untouched. Wow, prosecutors would get away with some stuff now. Did I get that right, Prosecutor Gavin? Untouched? Quite. The guitar was wrapped in several sheets of vacuum packed in Virginia. The pack was untouched until the day of the concert. Are you saying the guitar was... with cocoons this small-ish, wouldn't be very easy to use your guitar as a mule to smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia? Ooh! What? Which reminds me, Prosecutor Gavin. That guitar had some work done on it recently, right? Oh! Who did the work on the guitar? Work? Good memory here, Forehead. Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front? It is called the sound hole. Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort. A broken device? Yes, this, in fact, An igniter! Exactly. So this, if you will. What if that igniter wasn't the only thing that was attached inside your guitar? You mean... He means this, of course. Ah! There was a way to get the cocoon out of the country. They could use Picky Prosecutor Gavin's privileged guitar as a mute. And who better to do that than someone with access, like a member of the band? York! That's right.
He's heard of him.
It's hitting his face. It's hitting his face. Order, order, order.
It's time for McDonald's.
He had the clown juice. He wasn't happy. So the igniter was placed in there for a clear reason, it seems. It's like the T virus in Resident Evil. It changes you. It changes your hair. It was a safety precaution. A precaution? Ah, hair forehead. At last, it all comes together. Every strange thing that happened that day. Character review. Maestro, the gentle sounds of Lamora's ballad. What? That literally cut out before I could say that. I went too fast. First back keys were stolen, a harmless misdemeanor. Which forced me to break the lock on my guitar case. The key was stolen to retrieve the cocoon from the guitar. I see. But things didn't go so well. Smuggler wasn't counting on the guitar being wrapped. Only remember the band could get near that case. Unwrapping the guitar would raise too many suspicions. Then the concert began. Right about this time, a very large problem presented itself to the smuggler. What's that? Mr. Latouche. Ah! Mr. Latouche, an undercover agent, was onto something. He would have known about the guitar. He'd only have to check the shipping records. So, Mr. Latouche tried to examine the guitar himself. If the cocoon were confiscated, then the gig would be up. The only thing left for the smuggler to do was to get rid of the whole lot. What was the thing we were assuming about his breakdown would be? His hair was like he's gonna lose his hair or something? I forgot.
There's something definitely about his hair, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's something about his hair, but it's just... Yeah. The guitar burst into flames, the cocoon was lost.
Oh yeah, his hair getting cut off. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's gonna fall on the floor. And then... Clavier comes up with big scissors. Mr. Latouche died. With Lamora there to witness it. There's your case. Brilliant, man! I got something else for you. Detective Krishan? I gotta know, you make all that up on the fly? For a made-up story. It makes a great deal of sense, Darian. Feh! The fucking Virginia? Sorry, man, but I haven't even been there. So? So? What does that have to do? We proved that you don't have to be. Sure you haven't. Huh. Let's see you make up a story for that kid. How'd I hide the cocoon in the first place, huh? How about you, call up your... How about you have connections over there? It's not so hard to imagine. You had help, yeah. A Virginia accomplice, literally, dude. Are you dumb? That's all. Why are you surprised about this? That you had an accomplice is clear from the start. The voice that ever heard proves it. It's over. Press the switch now. It was Emma. You made this transmission from the backstage, while your co-conspirator was on stage. Wait a minute! Are you telling me it was this guy?
Yeah, so who was it?
No, I don't think it was this guy. I think it was Bachi.
I'm afraid that could be true.
Because scared to talk to me, specifically, that's... Ooh.
Yeah, he even recognized the cocoon.
Yeah, it's gotta be Machi.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, while your co-conspirator was on stage. But who was it? Oh, we know. This is it, the coup de grace. And for once, I know what I'm doing. Okay, man, way to call yourself out there. There's only one person who could have helped him. Yep. Let's hear what Mr. Justice has to say, then. That's pretty easy. Okay. But be warned. With a great accusation comes great responsibility. Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Make up your answer on the fly, as it were, and you'll be harshly punished. That's not even that scary, man. Are you ready, Mr. Justice? Who was the smuggler's accomplice? Hi. It was you. There is some guy yelling in the crowd. It was you! That person is the defendant that's you to buy. But Mr. Justice, he's your client! That's attorney accusing his client? That's a new one. I assure you, no one is more unhappy about this than I. But I am here to defend him in the murder of Mr. Latouche. And I stand by my statement earlier that he's innocent of that particular crime. Indeed, the defendant is Virginian. He does meet the basic requirements to be the accomplice. Wait, what? But it was in fact Lambar. That doesn't sound good when you say it like that, Judge. It could have been. Well, you seem sure of yourself. The reason is electronic signals, Your Honor. Electronic signals? Recall that this remote only works at a range of 30 feet. Beyond that, it's useless. Yes, that's true. Now think back to the testimony. When the intruder made his transition, Lambar was in the air vent. Right about the dressing booth. Wait. Look at the piano. Oh wow. Let's go. Let's look at the stage diagram. Just the area that the remote could reach from the air vent. Oh yeah, okay. I thought that was a spotlight for some reason earlier, but I guess that's piano. Well, looking at this, seems like Lambar still could have done the deed. No. When the shooter made that transmission, the stage was slightly different than shown here. It was in the middle of the guitar serenade. Part of the stage was raised. I guess it wasn't. Prosecutor Gavin and Lambar were in the air. Yeah. They were on the tower, which happens to be 15 feet tall. Yeah. Oh, well that works too. In other words, the remote couldn't have worked from Lambar's position in the air vent. Have we... Apollo! Apollo! You know that wasn't Lambar. That wasn't Lambar. I'm confused. Lambar was in the vent, Apollo. Okay, man, this guy. Ah! I bet Darren's gonna bring that up. Well, Detective 10, what do you say about that? Your Honor? I think this guy's kinda stupid. Yes. Yes, Detective. Can we see the video where Gavin's guitar burns? Just one more time. I wanna see it again. Well, I don't see why not. What? Don't tell me he has a way out of this? Oh yeah, it was lighting up there. Oh yeah, it's before. Too bad, so sad, punk. Punk? First you were sleeves and then kid, now punk. You're losing rank fast, Apollo. What exactly were you supposed to see in this video? Problem isn't in what we see, correct, area? Right, that's what you hear. We are musicians after all. Care to explain for us non-musicians? Sure thing, punk. Let me get your yarn straight first. You're saying I ordered the Wii pianist to set off the igniter. That right? Yeah, yes. Well, in order to do that, he'd have to press the switch. Am I right? Okay. Well, take another listen. Pay attention to the piano. Piano? Oh, that's your... That seems to be the problem there. Piano sounds just fine. And that's the... It is the problem, man! Man, don't you get it? Yeah, how is he supposed to hit that switch if he's playing? You get Miss Diva, the guitar, the bass, the piano, and the drums. I'll... put it inside the piano and have one of the, like, things that come up when you press a button. Click. Click it, like a work. The only one with her hands free was the diva. Amrar. But according to you, she couldn't have been the accomplice, could she? Oh, now you're framing her, or... Your accomplice would have had a hard time helping out. If they couldn't even press switch. Oh. That's Darian right now. Yeah, plays non-stop. At least it's not like the Badger. You know, this is probably the better video you could listen to a lot because remember the Badger video? The thing was, the thing's insane. You had to listen to that multiple times too, and it had the most weirdest, like, repetitive music ever. Gonna press that switch. Well, Mr. Justice, the piano does seem to be playing when the guitar catches fire. Well, it's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. Apollo, were you wrong? I can't be wrong. Everything makes perfect sense. How can it all just... strange? What's strange? No, it's just... something's odd about the performance there. Odd? Oh? Mr. Justice, if Machitobe didn't press that switch, then he could not have been the accomplice you claim he was. But everything points to it. Every fact says he's the accomplice. Can he just one-hand the piano? It's like, he could do that too. Every fact says he's the accomplice. You got the facts wrong, man. Huh? Here are some facts for you. Gavin's guitar is on fire! But the pianist didn't press that switch. In other words, your story's full of holes. And it kinda is trash. Mr. Justice, let's hear your final opinion on this matter now. Was the defendant Machitobe the accomplice, or are you actually insane? Your answer will reflect on everything you said here. Give it some thought. Apollo, if Machi's not the accomplice, our whole case is ruined. I know that. It has to be him. He was the only one who could have helped the smuggler. He had to press that switch. Well, you better find a way to prove it. Arg! What do I do? What do I do? There has to be something that doesn't fit. Something odd. Something odd? Wait a second. What? You thought of something? What was Gavin saying just now? Strange. What's strange? No, it's just... something's odd about the performance there. Not much to go on, but it's all we got. I've got weird. You just ask him. Well, you did already ask him. Okay. What exactly did he hear? That was odd. Have you come up with something, Mr. Justice? May I remind you that everything rests on this. Can you improve much to buy press the switch, or are you actually, like, getting kicked out of my courtroom so I can have dinner? Let's hear your final answer. Can you improve that Machi to pay press the switch? Fuck up, please. So I can leave. Can I prove this? This is a good question. What's the piano? Oh! It's repeating. Wait a minute. Doesn't this sound exactly the same?
The beginning is exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It has to be that. I can prove it. I don't know if you call this proof, per se. But I can prove it was possible. And as prosecutor, it falls up to me ask you to show us evidence supporting this hair forehead. You're sure about this? Accept it. There's no evidence, man. Let's see your evidence, Mr. Justice. On what did you base your claim that the... Okay, but... Okay, let's see. Okay. So it could be that.
Take that!
Basis for my claim is music, Your Honor. Music? What about music? Let's listen to the piano part around the time when the switch was about to be pressed. Right before the guitar burst into flames.
He stopped for a second there.
Ooh. Ooh. I hear a piano being played. But doesn't it sound kind of simple? It kind of sucked. This is really bad. Simple. I think I know what he's suggesting. I think Machi could have played that part with one hand. kidding me? It was literally the thing I said earlier. I say, oh, but Alfie was playing it with one hand. Sounds kind of simple. I didn't expect that to be. I didn't expect them to go back on that, okay. One hand? You only needed one hand to press that switch. He could play the piano with the other. So you're saying you're some kind of piano savant? Actually no. Then what do you know? You can't play a part like that with one hand. What do you know? Maybe, I don't know what I'm talking about here. Wait, I know. Hey, Trucy. Yeah? You got something? Mr. Wright, your father, he's a pianist.
Oh,
just call him up. Call him up. He's gonna come up and he's gonna be like, who are you? what do you want? Oh, Daddy, he couldn't play a part like that even if he had free hands. So sorry, so sad for you. No, not really. Huh? That was just the easy way to prove it. There's always the hard way. Man, how are you going to prove whenever you played it with one hand or two? You can't. I mean, it would be rather difficult to prove. But it's highly likely he was playing with one hand. How do you know that? The clue is what Professor Gavin described as sounding odd. What sounded odd? I'll bet we can tell by listening to a certain part of the song. No way. And it seems we've come to the moment of truth at last. Let's hear what Mr. Justice has to say for himself. Show us the part that proves the defendant was playing with one hand, right before the guitar burst into flames. Okay. She was definitely playing one-handed just before the guitar caught fire. And one section of the song proves it. Sounds kind of basic. Oh! Right there sounds kind of weird. Right there, yeah, sounds weird. That's a section? I'm afraid I don't hear it. What? Okay. We're pressing the first half of the second verse. Okay. The first half. Okay. Gotcha. Your Honor, if you give me one more chance, I think I can find it. I suppose we don't have a choice. Very well. I agree. I agree. I agree too. Okay, here we go. That section? What? Give me one more chance. Your Honor, if you'll give me one more chance, I think I can find it again. I agree. No? Oh no, I'm sorry. He just says no. That's it.
Maybe the odd thing was not about the piano.
Maybe it's actually. Let's try it out.
Check different channels.
Let's try out 5.
Wow.
No idea what 5 is. Wait. Well, that seems fine. Oh, that's so weird there. Hmm. Weird. Oh! I think it has to be the piano. It's not the second section, so it has to be this.
Take that!
It's not it.
You've tried the piano.
Give me
4
another
times.
chance! You give me another chance, Your Honor!
That's your 5th one more chance.
Sure thing, buddy. Okay. I just played it all at once. It has to be a piano because he's talking about where he played with one hand. What is this?
But you tried piano 4 times.
It's telling me the second section, the first half, and I've done that so many times. This is just bass. He's not playing this. That's not gonna work. Oh! That sounds so weird there, though. Maybe this is like hyper specific like last time. Let me see. Wait, what?
Take that!
Prosecutor Gavin, I'm sure you realized, but you gotta present the first one for some reason. I don't know why. Rescue Gavin, I'm sure you've realized it by now. Just what it was that sounded odd to you. As I'm sure you've realized it yourself, here, boy. Realized what? How does this demonstrate? Let's listen to the part in question again, shall we? Pay particular attention to the "but a fleeting melody" phrase. Ooh. Didn't I already... Man, how many times do we have to listen to the same thing? You're right. Enough of that. Let's listen to another section, shall we? Another section? The guitar burst into flame at the at the end of the second verse. Let's listen to the same spot in the first verse. Pay attention to "own that night in your embrace." Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ah, that's very subtle. play verse 2 again. They feel the same, true. But they're clearly very different. What? You found me out through music. Well put, Your Honor. The phrase in verse 2 is quite simple, but the same phrase in verse 1 has high and low notes. This is bad. You'd have to use 2 hands to play that for sure. Ah! What's with that proof? I would.
Soft for a second.
Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I would think you'd know that by now.
He's hurting.
It's why I hate dealing with amateurs, man. So the 2 verses had different arrangements. Happens all the time. Not this time, Darian. Huh? There's no point in changing an arrangement if you can't hear it correctly. And that wasn't the point. I had him play specifically so that the piano would stay in the background. Oh. That was what I noticed. Why should the same phrase sound slightly different, I asked myself. Now ask yourselves why Mashi changed how he played, and there's only one answer. He needed a free hand in order to press the switch. No. What I'm hungry. I believe this ties all the facts together. Well, Prosecutor Gavin. Yes, quite. Though personally, this comes as a terrible disappointment. This wasn't that fun. What? No comeback? Can't believe it. I finally did it. I showed him up. Very well, barring an objection for the prosecution, I'll now state the court's opinion on this matter. Are you finally gonna show what I've been thinking? Is he finally gonna say? He's Mr. Krabs. He just does Mr. Krabs laugh. Good show, sleeves. No, great show. It's not over. I don't like it when he looks so happy. You tell him, Gavin. It's not over yet, Paulo. You tell him, Gavin. Tell him what's so disappointing. Personally, I'm terribly disappointed. In you, hair forehead. Oh, okay, man. Okay, now you're working with him? Huh? Me? Yes, don't get me wrong, your case is solid. Facts all check out, but even now, you have yet to show us a single piece of decisive evidence.
Yeah, it's all revolving that we don't have this one.
I always need that extra evidence that they say, oh, I need another one. Yeah, but the facts. Anyone can see it was him. Unfortunately, anyone does not include the law. I'm afraid your case doesn't cut it. What? You have so much proof, but 1,000 facts might point toward the same conclusion, but without decisive evidence, it's not proof. What? Evidence is evidence. It can be proof. Isn't it? They literally, you can call evidence proof. I don't get this. That's the rule under our current legal system. I don't believe it. It does not seem as though the defense has any more evidence to present, which means if I'm automatic guilty and he's let go. Oh, I think if we did, we already would have seen it a long ways back. It is unfortunate, but at present this court is unable to acknowledge your accusation. What? Truth is staring us all right in the face. Why can't they see it? What's the point of a legal system that protects criminals? Apollo, remember what Daddy said? Yeah, you're talking about the Ace Attorney legal system here. It won't be easy proving what he did, especially not under the current court system. So what do I do? Like I said, good luck. And beware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional means. Oh, this guy. Every man has an igniter. I gotta light him up. I gotta find Erika Shred's light igniter and set up. But you're saying I gotta get him mad?
Yeah, you gotta watch the sucker burn.
I gotta get him angry, okay. I just start like insulting. Paul just starts insulting him randomly.
Start roasting him.
Yeah, it's like that's what we're supposed to do. I wonder what he meant by every man's igniter. I think he just meant a weak spot. No. Apollo, that doesn't make any sense. The kind of thing that a single spark could turn into a wildfire of emotion. Yeah, that's getting that's. Oh my. I guess that works. I won't be able to press him further by conventional means. I've gotta find a weak spot in this guy. Something fatal. Whoa. Calm down, Apollo. So can I get back to work now? It may look like I've got a lot of time on my hands, but I got no more time to play pretend with this deadweight attorney. Well, Mr. Justice, we've come this far without decisive evidence. This witness won't be coming back to the stand once we let him go. Every man has an igniter. Huh? Did you say the better the guitar, the brighter it burns, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm about to burn this guy right now. Oh yes, good guitars are kept dry is why. That provides the best sound. Even a small spark could cause irreparable damage. Your plant has igniter in it too, Detective. It was there from the very beginning. What? Fighting time, Justice. If you blow this one, they'll be out of your hands for good. Go for it, Apollo. What, and this igniter's supposed to come burn me up? That's the most poetic there, Mr. Attorney. All the better, I'm rather— Oh, it's gonna burn his hair! Oh, come on. Come on. Literally like that. It's either that or his hair's getting cut. These two have to happen. These two have to happen. Both at the same time. We're gonna be hearing that in a second. There's a firecracker in his hair. Apollo planted it there. All the better, I'm rather fond of poetry, and I tend to hear this one through to the very end. Hair forehead. Are you accusing this man, Derry Hushend, of 2 crimes? The murder of Mr. Latus, and the smuggling of the Aborigine cocoon. This is your last chance to prove your case. Alright, this trial has already run on for too much, like, really, like, a long time. Like, I'm really hungry right now. Mr. Justice, this will be my last warning. You will receive my anger if you fail this again. The moment this igniter of yours turns out to be a dud. If it's this moment this cross-examination ends and I get to go out and eat some food. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Alright, then let's have it. Show us the basis for these accusations against Dario Krished, please. Okay, this is really my last chance. He that will take apart Dario Krished's plan is... Oh, it isn't for evidence. Hey, I know it's not evidence. Your igniter isn't a piece of evidence. Huh? So what is it? It is true that I couldn't show decisive evidence. Perhaps what I needed to prove my case was something else. You mean a witness? For sure. Proving his guilt is a tall order. But I've got just the person to do it. Very well, Mr. Justice. Who is this person who can prove Dario Krished's guilt? It's Phoenix Wright!
Oh, of course.
Take that!
Machi. The one person who can prove Dario Krished's guilt is the defendant, Machi Tobey. Pretty obvious. Your client again? Machi Tobey was an accomplice to the cocoon smuggling plot. Without him, Dario Krished could not have gotten the cocoon. Furthermore, he could easily prove that the one who plotted to smuggle that cocoon is the real criminal in this case. How so? It would require just one of the very cocoons Mr. Latus was looking for. With the cooperation of the Republic of Virginia, we could burn the cocoon. The burnt cocoon would leave a particular residue. We would no doubt also find inside the burnt out guitar. Aha, very scientific of you. I have now become the Emma. Thus, if Machi Tobey acknowledges his agreement with Dario Krished concerning the attempted smuggling of a Virginian cocoon, the case is solved. Darian's laughing again. Your unrelenting passion is remarkable. You really want to get me, don't you? Too bad you'll never be able to, because I'm about to walk out this door right now. Why not? That little key stick tickler won't acknowledge anything. Especially not anything to do with the cocoon smuggling. What's this all about? I think cocoon out of the country means death. Yeah, that's true. By Virginian law. Yeah, see? That pianist really was a smuggler. And testifying about it would be suicide. Believe me, he's not talking. But you're wrong, Detective Krished. What? What? I'm like saying that too. Like, that's not just him. It's the other way around. Oh! What? I mean, both of them basically did it though. She doesn't admit to smuggling here. He's in deep trouble. Huh? How? Look, if Machi admits to smuggling here, then he'll be tried in our courts by our laws. You don't get the death penalty for smuggling in our country. That's a... Oh, I thought you meant like he's going back to the country and he doesn't want to get executed. The victim in this case was an undercover Interpol agent. I'm sure the deuce has already reached Virginia. Will likely bulk us our dealings in court today, including the part about the Virginia cocoon. Yeah, but... Oh. But she doesn't admit to smuggling now. I hate that guy's face. They'll eventually be picked up by the Virginia police. It's not like he's in, any danger in our court. We're not going to find him guilty of murder here, not now. Yeah, but you can't do this. You can't accuse me. Yeah, you kinda can, but maybe the law doesn't allow it. But so who's going to think you're really innocent after hearing this trial? The same goes for Machi Tobey. The cocoon smuggling your entire plan. Machi Tobey knows everything. There's only one way out of it. He's getting... That's his, like... that's his breakdown, it's coming. That's how you know. That's to acknowledge his own crime. The crime of cocoon smuggling. Oh, here we go, it's time. It's time! What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Here. Don't worry there. I'll get you out of the country. I'll set you up someplace. A hidden mansion, real nice. You want a house made out of cookies? Oh no, a house made out of piano. What is going on? Come on. Please! Don't take no. What is going on?
What is going on with this hair?
What is wrong with this guy? Oh.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Ruined her life. And
Darian.
Flavir is taunting.
He's doing his taunt. He's doing his taunt. We gotta go. I consider that my last request of with you. We rocketed. I'm guessing we can treat that outburst as a confession. Oh, uh-oh, he's laughing again. There's a kind of sick desperation in it now, though. There we go. Well, have you been listening to today's trial? Oh, yeah? And you don't talk? You can tell the court everything? I wanted to turn out this way, but I'm not the kind of lawyer that can overlook a crime. Today's trial was all for your benefit, you know? I see no reason why you should hesitate now. I knew from the beginning, I knew it. Machi. Situation I cannot explain, but money I needed. Very much money. For today's trial. Sorry, my voice kind of went down a little bit. Race is a delicate issue with our legal system.
I'll be back in a second.
Alright. It's evidence. This is the government rule. However, it's become apparent that all things can be tried by the standard. Should another case of this sort surface, we may have to reconsider an alternative system by which to administer justice. We are just going to change the entire legal system right now. Anyway, Mr. Shibachi Tabe. Yes? I promise you will receive a fair trial by the laws of our country. And with regards to the current charges for the murder of Mr. Letus, this court is prepared to announce a verdict. Or you have eyes! I thank you. I only lie, but you see truth. You find truth. That's our job. Very well. This court finds the defendant Machito Bay. No, guilty. That was Edward from the background. Alright, I'm going to eat some big Mackies. Good night. $45 to be exact. I wonder what will happen to Machi. Well, he did smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia. I guess there'll be another trial here. All's well as it ends, man. Get out of here, dude. Daddy. You both my thanks. I'm wrong? Am I something wrong? I'm sorry, Machi was your partner on stage, your friend. Yes, I thought of him as my own son. Even now I do. Yet, something got a hold of him. Something evil, I see that. Yeah, he must pay for what he has done. Is that not how it should be? I'm still sorry. Do not be sorry. You have given me courage. Courage? I'm concerning an eye operation. It was my suggestion, actually. You mean you'll be able to see him again? See again? It's funny. I was always been afraid of the light. Light seems so harsh, so unforgiving. I just thought of something. According to the doctor, Emerald lost her sight due to some kind of accident. An accident. As you know, I suffer from amnesia. I feared that if I could see, perhaps it would open my eyes to the truth I have been running from. I'm scared. You know what changed her mind, hearing your defense in there today? She could feel your gaze, unwavering, always looking straight at the truth. The light returns to my eyes. I think I will take up painting. Painting?
I'm back.
That's right. Oh, so she just comes up and's like, "I'm gonna go get some eye surgery. She can just go call up she's calling up Mr. Beast. She's gonna go ask him to get her eye surgery. She's gonna get unblind real quick. That's what she said."
Mr. Beast!
This is accurate. This is accurate. You hear in the background. That's right. She walks out the door, so you hear. She's landscape painter and sound after all. I will paint the two of you. I promise. Woohoo! I can't wait, Lamrar. I owe you. Oh yeah, you know what? Every time, you know what this guy said? Where's he at? Where's he? All's well that ends well. This guy comes up. Phoenix comes up and says this immediately. Like he. Oh, this guy. Oh, my thanks to Apollo. He knew all along. Oh, thanks, Mr. Right, but for what? Reminded me that I need to hurry things along. On my secret mission, that is. Oh my. Right, your secret mission. Apollo Trucy. I hope that we will meet again someday soon. You bet, me too. What's this guy doing? And so, like a ballad, the trial flowed on and on until it came to the end. Thanks to the trial. Time for a time travel arc. The guitar serenade was a huge hit. Once again, it's even more dazzling to look at now. But there's something I want to say to that guy. Next time you write a ballad, have them catch the killer at the end. End. Finally did it. Now next one is Succession. And it's gonna be very successful. And
Session.
no. Phoenix has a secret mission.
Oh no.
It's a secret mission. This is what he's been doing. I'm about to get air. I'm about to do this. It went farther than I expected.
Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, we're stopping here. We're doing next time. The time travel arc in the Succession arc will be coming soon. Crazy son.
The Succession coming soon.
Alright, what do we think of this one? That was alright.
Yeah.
No other way to describe it.
I don't know.
Villain.
I kind of didn't like the fact that this whole all those trials were just trying to find decisive evidence, and all the time the same argument: you don't have a decisive evidence.
That's kind of a lot of cases. That's fair. You don't have the evidence. You don't have the decisive evidence yet. He's
Yeah,
like, oh ho, you don't have it. There's like, there's a lot. There's a lot of bait.
That's just a theory.
Yeah.
Theory.
There's like 7 different baits. I swear. Yeah, you are right about it. I feel like that one had more baits than usual. There was like so many.
That was a bit tiring.
The characters were not really characters per se. Too, like the maid, like the killer, the actual suspect guy is just an agent. That's all he is. He's just an agent. He doesn't have like this insane character backstory. He's just an agent.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not he's not very interesting. I liked it was building up to though.
Fortunately, the characters weren't as bad as those in a trial with Walkie.
Oh my. And the clown one. At least the clown one actually had backstory, though. This guy just literally is just he's Gavin's partner, and he's an Interpol agent. No other backstory, he just did it because he was the agent. And they talk about nothing about the scandal thing after, like, that just doesn't happen. That feels weird, they bring up, like, the police, like, is about to be, this is about to be a thing for the history, because the police chief ordered this. I was like, they kind of missed the opportunity to have the police chief come in. That would be sick.
Yeah, the damn.
He comes back, that would be sick. Oh, that would... Yeah, the new police chief is just his brother. Gad's brother. That would be sick. I would like that way more, actually. That would actually be sick. But it's like, I don't think this was, like, super bad. Like, it wasn't annoying. I think it was okay. It's just okay. It's not as... The clown... If it had the clown, then I wouldn't... It's getting minus points. It's getting minus... I don't like the clown.
Yeah, you see the clown, you quit the game.
Yes, I see the clown, I quit the game, I'm out. I'm coded to leave the game immediately. I'm alt F4ing. Alright, well, we're gonna see the time travel arc. We're gonna see how good this one is.
Time traveling, you.
I think I make an appearance in this one. Like, there's somebody literally named me, so...
Really?
Yeah. I'm in Ace Attorney now. I remember that. This will be good.
Crazy, dude.
And this is accurate. I give him my voice, it's accurate. Alright, well...
Yeah, finally, lore accurate streamer.
The accurate streamer is real. Wait, I still have the ice cream thing? Why do I have an ice cream tab? Alright, we're not gonna worry about that. Accurate stream is ending by... yeah, ice cream! Ice cream's coming for me! You better... Oh no! Oh no!